Hi guys, welcome back. It's your girl Ray here, your lovely host for today's video, and welcome to episode 5 of the Road to Millionaire Status. So, today is actually Tuesday, February 23rd. I figured I'd go ahead and film this video now and get it uploaded so that I can finally catch up come this upcoming Sunday. Also, like, so much stuff has already happened this week that I don't want to forget about last week, because I know I just uploaded a video on Sunday, I think, from the previous week that I missed. So we're going to try to get this video up either today or tomorrow. I'm shooting for today, and I'm going to tell you guys all that has happened as far as the investments have gone. And then I'm going to speak a little bit about my work situation right now. And I'm going to speak about some decisions that I've made. So, first off, per usual, I always put like stash over here and Robinhood over here. So, we're going to do stash first. Stash, I ended up losing. I went ahead and screen recorded this morning before the stock market opened, just so we wouldn't be too much into the week before, great changes, or if the stock market, whatever. So I went ahead and screen recorded. For stash, I am currently sitting at $126.14. Now your girl was at $130. So she's lost money. And I was actually over 130. I don't think I was at 140 quite yet, but I might have been. I can't remember. For those of you who don't know, I watch Graham Stephan a lot, and he would always say, just when you're investing, it's best to, invest in what you know, be educated about it, don't like guess on stuff, but also consider the money you've invested already just gone. So that's pretty much what I did. So in my mind, I lost like $130, but it's an easy way to set it and forget it and let it build over time and do what it's gonna do. But I check in every now and again. I don't watch it I don't watch it all day every day like I used to. I just let it do what it do, because some of these investments, like, you can tell that, like, at a certain point in time they're gonna go up, and you can tell when they're gonna go down. So like, one of the investments, the most recent investment I made, was on Robinhood. So was it? I think so. Yeah, was on Robinhood. So then we'll get to that when I get to Robinhood. But for stash, areas that I've lost money, I had like just recently invested in Bumble because I was watching stuff. They like just released their stocks or whatever. So I invested in Bumble, and I invested $10 and I lost $1.08. Does that mean that I'm gonna automatically pull my investment? No, I'm gonna see what it does first, because I had it for like a week before it dropped. So we'll just see what that does first. And then Amazon, I totally invested $8, so I only lost 11 cents. Amazon is one of those ones, it goes up and down all the time, so I just let it be what it is. And then Tesla, I've actually seen Tesla go down more than I've seen it go up since I've bought it, but I only bought $8, or I only invested $8 in Tesla, and I lost $1.14. Etsy, I gained 14 cents. Let's see. NASDAQ, I gained 16 cents. Alphabet Inc., I gained $4.10. And in my long-term mix, I gained 10 cents. And actually, my plans for the long-term mix is to or my plans are to invest to where I have a full share. So I only invested $40 thus far. I want to get up to, the average price is $66.33. So I want to get up to, $66.33, and I believe my next investment in that is going to get me there. We'll see. So that's Stash. And then for Robinhood, I have PSEC, which is Prospect Capital. I can't even, it doesn't even tell me how much I put into PSEC overall, but I know that I think I only put $5. Well, this is the stock that Robinhood gave me, and I think it was only $5 that went into there. So I'm currently at $7.92 because I don't recall investing more into PSEC. So I just kind of let that do what it does. It has shown me more improvements than it has, like, not. So it showed me that it goes up more than it goes down. Yes, it has its bad days, but whatever. I did also get the dividend payment of 6 cents from PSEC. And then Sundial Growers is what I recently invested in. And I invested, I don't even know overall. I think I put like $10 overall into Sundial. It was, I bought like one full share or something like that, and then it like decreased, and like instead of selling it a few days later, as it kept going down, I bought more shares because I'm like, well, when it goes up, I'm going to have more shares, so I'm going to make more money, naturally. And it's been going down ever since. So we're currently sitting at 128 on Sundial Growers. That's how much each share is worth, by the way. And I currently own 3.98 shares. And I'm actually considering buying more shares only because 420 is coming. So like I feel like all of the cannabis stocks are going to dramatically increase. Alright guys, well, you know what? I meant to take this down. Well, now that I have fully charged my battery, it took a while, so I actually ended up getting other work done, but I started this video at 6 o'clock. The time is now 7:50. Anywho's, that's besides the point. So what I'm currently I covered the stock market, so I just kind of set it and forget it, but there are things that I'm watching closely, and like where I left off was 420. Anything that has to do with cannabis, I'm assuming that stocks will increase around that time. So until then, I'm just gonna hold on to Sundial, especially because I'm not necessarily, like, I've lost money, but like not a lot because I do small investments. So I'm just going to hold on to those for a moment, and then we'll just see what happens after that. Now, moving on. I brought my journal back with us today, or back to view here today. I'm going to quickly go over last week. So, Sunday was the 21st. So, up until then, I'm going to let you know right now, there are definitely some days skipped, but that's besides the point. So from the 21st, so back to the 14th then. So I read to y'all about the 14th. So the 15th was my day off. I had 3 days off that week. 3 well-deserved days off. And I woke up at 9. I think I went over this portion. Had breakfast, did my makeup, went grocery shopping, cleaned the house, had a sushi date. That was the day that we celebrated Valentine's Day. So the 16th, I woke up at 5 a.m. I ate breakfast, worked out from 7 to 9, showered at 10, ate lunch at 10:30, did my makeup, thawed out chicken breast, mopped the house, studied Korean, cooked and ate dinner, and bedtime was 9 p.m. My focus that day was to be productive but not busy. I can't necessarily say if I did that yet or not. We'll see on the next page, but turn the brightness down. And you can see that I avoided the entire next page, which was the daily wellness goals. I'll just keep the brightness down while I'm doing this. And then when I did the daily reflection, I actually didn't do it. I ended up avoiding that as well. And then my to-do list, that was when I was filming episode 4. I don't even know. I had that. I don't think I ever went back to revisit it or what have you. So we're just going to skip over to the 17th. Wake up. My morning routine was to get up 5 a.m. and eat breakfast, gym 7 to 9, brunch at 11, rest, clean at 2, rest and study Korean, bedtime 9 o'clock. My daily affirmation was smile. Focus was cleaning and resting, self-care plans, gym for health, rest for relaxation. For my mental wellness goal that day, I wanted to remain calm and stable, do what I want, clean, blast my music. For physical, be calm and loose, workout, rest. And we're not going to talk about what else I wrote on there. And then the daily reflection for that day, I wanted to make... I did what I wanted that day because my to-do list was to clean, blast my music, relax, watch Soul, the new movie on Disney Plus, study Korean, do laundry, cook burgers, and I did that. I made turkey burgers. They were so good. But I did all of that. My top priorities were to rest, blast my music, and make the turkey burgers. And so that's what I did, and I was grateful. My daily gratitude was I was grateful for those days off. The 18th, I got up at 5, had a breakfast and protein smoothie, showered, studied Korean. Oh, I went to the gym 7 to 9. Then I ate at noon and went to work at 1 from 1 to 7. I was supposed to have a 15-minute break, but my manager left early, so I didn't get to take a break. And then I was supposed to study Korean and read some more on Tower of Dawn. Honestly, I just can't seem to get through that book. Anywho's, my bedtime was supposed to be 9 p.m. My daily affirmation was, I am making so much more progress than I have ever had in the past. My focus for that day was not overdoing it. Self-care plans were to blast music, go to the gym, read, and breathe first. My daily mental wellness goal was to stay calm and organized. Breathe, think, say it is what it is, move on, let today be today, keep work at work, keep home at home, blast my music, and read. For physical, I wanted to put my health first, work out, eat clean, no snacking, drink water, rest, read. Feel good thought, today's feelings are not permanent, and neither is my position at Sephora inside JCPenney. Daily reflection, I had kind of a rough day. I didn't get a break. I lost my name tag, and my manager left early. For my emotions, I was very meh. Daily actions, to-do list was go to the gym, go to work, study Korean, fold laundry, read, and rest. I did not fold laundry, and I did not read, and I didn't rest at work, but I rested when I got home. Top priorities, gym, work, read. Daily gratitude, it's over. So the 19th, I slept in. I had turkey burgers for brunch, Korean, work from 1 to 7. Work on availability calendar. I can tell you right now I didn't do it because here on the 24th, I still haven't done it. Bedtime 9 p.m. My daily affirmation was I am living in the present moment. Today's focus, changing my Saturday availability, creating a booking calendar. My self-care plans were to put myself first, have some tea, blast music, and I want Saturday off because I had a client who wanted me to do her makeup. We'll discuss that shortly. My daily wellness goals were to set boundaries and use them. Put my foot down, put myself first, don't become a doormat. Physical, rest my body after yesterday's workout, stretch, rest, do some yoga maybe. Feel good thought, you're braver than you think, stronger than you seem. Or you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Actually, I liked that one. So, my daily reflection, what was on my mind was getting stuff for a project that I have with a friend that we're trying to work on. So I've been working on that for the past, or getting information for that. And then my availability calendar, I wrote those down in here so that I can remember to write them on each day until they get done. Yeah, I was kind of bummed because I didn't get my Saturday off. My manager left early the day before, and she had a 3-day vacation that I didn't know about. And then I tried to get a coworker to cover a shift for me, and he said no and told me not to burn bridges. And then you'll see why I'm pissed in the following days. So my to-do list was to try to get Saturday off, create an availability calendar, work on my website, book my first appointment, study Korean, fill out my daily reflection. I did try to get Saturday off. It just never happened. Saturday the 27th, by the way. And for the 20th, I was up at 4. I had to feed the dogs. Went to the gym from 6 to 8 instead because they woke me up at 4. At 9 a.m. I had to make a list for said project with said friend. Work from 12 to 7. Study Korean, shower, and go to bed. My bedtime was 9 p.m. I wanted the focus on that day to have progress on said project and the availability calendar. And then for my daily affirmation, I absorb the energy of each new day and look forward to tomorrow's new beginning. Why I write that like that? Daily wellness goals, release the negative energy, don't start a fight, it is what it is, let it go, blast my music, stay unbothered today. My physical wellness goal was to work out, and the only way I was going to achieve that is to work out, so, which I did. And then my daily reflection, my feet were hurting so bad. I was super happy working with my coworkers, and then I got pissed like a day later at one of them. Went to the gym for 2 hours, worked, and then I filmed, that day I actually did film episode 4. And I uploaded it. I was grateful for my friendships built. So on the 21st, I was up at 5:23. I edited episode 4, uploaded it, made curry for lunch. I was supposed to be off on this day, and this is why I was pissed, because the very person that I asked to take that day, or to take my Saturday on the 27th, and I was just going to take one of his shifts, decided instead he was going to question me on my next days off, and then called out on both of those days. So I am now on a 7-day work day. So I get 1 day off, and then I have to work for 5 more days before my next day off. Because he was salty that the manager scheduled me 3 days off and then her 3 days off. So he decided he was going to call out on my days off so that I can go to work. And I'm like, I'm not the one who made the schedule. So, but this is the same person that told me not to burn bridges and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, you just burned one. So I ended up not filling out the daily wellness goals portion. I did the morning routine, not this, because I ended up getting a message from my manager to go into work this day. So then I had to like drop everything, hurry up and get dressed and leave. I wrote what was on my mind in my daily reflection. I had to cover his ass because he called out and I was livid. My emotion chart here, I was angry. I was pissed. I was so pissed because I was like, at least I had the decency and respect to actually, I don't know, maybe ask you if you could cover my shift, because I tried to trade a shift with him. That was the thing, because I had already tried rescheduling the appointment, but my client was not going to be in town on any other day that I was off, on the 2 days that I was off. So I only had that Saturday to do her makeup. So I possibly lost a client because of this, which is extremely frustrating considering now we went to college together, so she's pretty understanding, and I highly doubt that I actually lost a client. But it's super frustrating when I'm just starting out as a freelance makeup artist and he knows that, and it's like, I would never do that to you, so it's pretty effed up that you would do that to me. But now I know. I didn't get a chance to fill out my to-do list portion because, like I said, I had to drop everything and go to work. I opened and closed, so I was there all day. And then the next day was the 22nd, which was a Monday, which was this Monday, which I'm going to go ahead and cover it now so that I don't have to address it later again. This is the second day that I was supposed to be off, and he called out again. And once again, didn't tell me that he was calling out or anything like that. I was trying to do the work that I missed out on the day before, and once again get a text message saying, so-and-so called out again, can you cover his shift? So then I had to stop everything I was doing so that I could go to work again. And I covered his ass again, then got fussed at the moment I walked through the door because the manager put something on the touch base zone form about mascaras, the new benefit magnetic mascaras we were supposed to put out on display, and she had them in the overstock drawer or what have you. And like, that was like, we were supposed to put them out the day after she left, so on Friday. And then she was like, so why didn't y'all put them out? I'm like, honestly, because I came in the middle of the freaking day and it was already busy in here, so I'm not worried about reading no touch base zone form when this guy was here, opened the store, and was the one who printed out the touch base zone form and didn't do it. So I can't even print out a touch base zone form. I have no access to it. Therefore, I'm not going to see it until he prints it out. Then got fussed at because when I was covering his shift on the 21st, the sales per transaction were on average $35. So, and they wanted to be like at least $50 per person. And so then she was like, well, did y'all just like not even try to build people's baskets? I'm like, people came in knowing what they wanted and didn't want extra stuff. You can't get mad at me because people don't want to spend extra money. Then got fussed at because now my APOD is still within range. APOD means application per opportunity transaction. That's for the stupid credit cards. So every time I have an opportunity what's considered an opportunity transaction is if somebody does not have a credit card or does not use the credit card, the JCPenney credit card, and I don't have them apply for one. So my APOT was still within range. It's definitely out of range now, but like it was still within range. And she was like, well, you still haven't gotten a credit card since like last week. And I'm like, so what? Like, I wasn't even supposed to be here these last 2 days. And if you're going to fuss at me, I'm going to go home because I'm not supposed to be here today. And it's like, for the stuff, 2 out of 3 things that I was getting fussed at for, I feel like if you were gonna fuss at us, you should do all 3 of us together, and not just me and then drop it all together. Like, why is it that I'm the only person that's getting fussed at? So, anywho's, once again, I didn't get a chance to do the to-do list because I went covering somebody else's ass, so I couldn't do my own shit. And then for my wellness habit tracker, I ended up missing a lot of stuff because of this stupid job. So my self-care checklist is also, there aren't as many check marks as there should be. But my best moment of the week is clowning with my friend Chanel. Chanel is the other person that I work with. And honestly, every time we work together, it's all laughs and smiles. And she has kept me sane for that Friday and Saturday that I had to cover Odu's shift. Friday, we were all on the schedule together. Yeah. And like, she has this thing, it's called a smile tally that she does. And so she made me one too, so that I can look back on it at the end of the day and see how many people I made smile that day. So that was pretty cool. And Chanel also has a YouTube channel that I actually like watching. I love watching her channel. She's so real. But so, like, not just real, but authentic. I feel like those are 2 different things. Like, doesn't hold back. Never has, never will. I just love watching her channel. It's like she's not afraid to speak that unpopular opinion, those unpopular opinions. She's not going to tell you what you want to hear. She's going to tell you what you need to hear and call it a day. So, check out her channel. It's called Rebellious Minds. And I will also link it in the description below. But anywho's, that's the last time. Oh, so some decisions that I made. This is the last thing. So I realized that over the course of the past couple of days, I realized that number one, this is probably the universe trying to tell me to stop trying to consider this dude more than a coworker, like, instead of just like a friend. And like, you know, keep it at that. But also I realized I talk too much at work. And I have decided to remain cordial because, you know, somebody told me, they're like, well, at least now you know how to play the game. If they're going to play dirty, you can do it the same way. But when it comes to games, honey, let me tell you, I play games my way. And that's what I'm about to do now. So I learned that I need to shut my mouth, remain cordial, do my job, and just say it is what it is. Let all the BS go. And throw it behind me because I'm working on something else. So I'm doing something else. I am getting myself out of this situation. And I'm not going to speak on what I'm doing to get myself out of this situation until after it's already done, so that I don't jinx it, but also to keep other people out of my business. As far as he's concerned, I work every fucking day. I have no days off. So you can't call out on my days off anymore. And it is what it is, and that's just what it's going to be. See y'all later. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for episode 6. Signing off, your lovely host. Bye.